Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Investing Kev. Uxin ticker UXIN just came out with their quarterly report, and you know what that means. We will take a look at their financial highlights, and I also have a few things I want to look at in regards to Uxin. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're back to watch another video of mine, glad to see you once again, and thank you for the support. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. Alright everyone, let's get started. I want to take a look at their fiscal year 2022 third quarter highlights. These are the highlights for the quarter that ended on December 31st, 2021. Their transaction volume for the third quarter was 4,865 units. This is an increase of 33.4% from 3,648 units in the last quarter, and this is a 110.9% increase from 2,307 units in the same period last year. Retail transaction volume was 1,657 units, which is an increase of 61.3% from 1,027 units in the last quarter. Their total revenues were 506.6 million RMB. This is about 79.5 million US dollars. This is an increase of 46.5% from 345.9 million RMB in the last quarter and 56.9% from 322.9 million in the same period last year. Looking at their gross margin was 4.1% for the 3 months ended December 31st, 2021. This is compared with 4.2% in the last quarter and 2.9% in the same period last year. And looking at their loss from continuing operations, they lost 72.8 million RMB, which is about 11.4 million US dollars. This is compared with a loss of 45.9 million in the last quarter and a loss of 164.3 million in the same period last year. This is what the CEO of Uxin had to say. In the third quarter of our fiscal year 2022, we once again delivered robust business performance highlighted by the strong sequential growth of our retail transaction volume. Notably, our second IRC, which is the Inspection and Reconditioning Center in Hefei, generated rapid growth since its opening in mid-November 2021. Moreover, we further improved our vehicle sourcing strategy by actively increasing the number of cars we purchase from consumers. This currently contributes to approximately 25% of their total retail inventory. We also accelerated our expansion into the NEV market by developing core NEV inspection capabilities, such as battery and motor inspections, as well as NEV after-sales services. Furthermore, we continuously improved our supply chain to minimize the time span of our vehicle preparation process between procurement, inspection, reconditioning, and transaction. As evidence of our improved customer experience, our Net Promoter Score continued to rise for the 5th consecutive quarter to reach a new record high of 59. This is a testament to our persistent efforts to optimizing all aspects of our operations to better fulfill customer needs from vehicle sourcing to transaction, delivery, and after-sales services. We are confident that our expanding portfolio of high-quality cars, premium services, and impeccable customer experience will position us at the forefront of the industry. Again, looking at the Net Promoter Scores, it's from -100 to 100. If you have a score above 0, that's considered good, and currently Uxin is above 50, which is considered excellent. They're on their way to possibly reaching a world-class status. This company is making a name for itself. I want to take a look at the future of Uxin. When we look at the future of Uxin, we have to take a look at the future of the used car market in China. This is an article from Xinhua back in January. China's used car sales soared in 2021. Used car sales fostered new highlights in China's automobile market in 2021, with the growth of trade volume and value both over 20% year-on-year. This is data from the China Passenger Car Association. More than 17.58 million used cars changed hands last year, up 22.62% year-on-year. This is despite the challenges of the pandemic, extreme weather, lowered consumption expectations, and surging risks of global supply chains. The combined value for the transaction soared 27.32% over 1 year earlier to top 1.13 trillion yuan. This is about 178 billion US dollars during the period. And I want to take a look at this article which came out last month from China Daily. The used car market hopes amid calls to end limits. More than 19 million units of used cars are expected to be sold this year in China, with a new blue ocean of consumption emerging, said industry experts. With the use of favorable policies, the used car market is expected to become a new blue ocean for China's car consumption. This is according to the Deputy Secretary General of the China Automobile Dealers Association. Blue ocean is an industry term to describe a new market with little competition or barriers in the way. Lowell predicts that the used car transaction volume in China will exceed 19 million in 2022 and may even hit 20 million. Data from business information provider Tianyancha show that China now has more than 600,000 car dealers operating the used car business. In 2021, there were 17.6 million used car sales. In 2022, they're projecting 19 to 20 million. We may see an increase of 1.5 to 2.5 million used cars. That would be an 8% to 13.6% potential year-on-year increase. Uxin is still a very small player right now and is competing against over 600,000 car dealerships. Competition will be tough, but I think with Uxin's growing brand name and offering higher quality vehicles, that's going to help them a lot. Last year, a total of 17.59 million used cars were traded. The market of used new energy vehicles is not as optimistic. One customer had to say this: "I don't feel steadfast when buying a used NEV, but a new one is more attractive." The used NEV market is not yet standard and mature. It is also one of the main reasons for the low residual value of used NEVs, according to insiders. As a reminder, if you want to keep up with the daily inventory, feel free to make your way to the Uxin stock subreddit. Reddit user NeoMoney does a great service for us and posts daily online inventory results. You can keep track of the daily additions that they have. Recently, they had over 50 additions in a single day, which is a record. In my opinion, things are picking up and accelerating. It would be awesome to eventually see triple-digit additions. You have to remember the used car market is just getting started and the new energy vehicle market is picking up as well. These are very immature industries that will grow alongside each other. Looking at Uxin stock price, today they dropped 18.8%. They went down by 28 cents today. Within the past month, they've been up 23.5%. Back on March 14th, they were at a low of 68 cents. Since then, they've increased by 78%, which is a 53-cent increase. I'm in the stock for the long term, and I'm dollar cost averaging at these prices. My average price per share is still in the mid $2 range. I still have a ways to go to bring down my cost basis, but I am very forward looking, and I believe many years from now, I will be rewarded by this company. That's all I have for you all today. A quick video on Uxin and their financial highlights. They've kept quiet these past few months, and I think that's a great thing. Their numbers are accelerating, and this company is picking up. They're headed towards the right direction, in my opinion. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. As always, thank you for tuning in, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.